Well, I'm going to do my best to fill in here and own this film festival draft. Today, we are drafting for the best film, the best, most messed up films of 2016.
Mm-hmm.
And so this is playing off of the trend that we've been seeing on TikTok. Everybody wants to go back to 2016. For some reason, they think it was a much simpler,
Yeah, what was
easier
it about
time.
2016? Like, why not 2019?
I mean, for me, I had just graduated, so that was like
that was the shit.
perfect. Like that was my independence. That was me going out sneaking into
Wow,
clubs. Like,
yeah, that was it.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
the
2016
time of your
was
life.
it for me. Yeah.
So,
Okay.
Sam, the reason we are revisiting 2016 is because we just entered 2026.
Oh.
So 2016
So 10
was,
years.
if you can do the math,
It's a nice number.
it's a nice round number.
Yeah, I
a
like it.
decade, if you will. Right. Okay, so before we get started, just a quick little bit of business. If you will, go to any of the social media sites that you are on. Check out Misfit Parade. You can find us there. We do clips, we do podcasts, we do short films, and we are making our very first feature film called Mr. Cream Jeans Hidey Hole. The Indiegogo is still live, and if you want to be part of this podcast, go there, help support our film, and pick the perk that says you could be on our podcast, do one of these film festival drafts with us. If you're not in the area, that's fine. We're all set up for Zoom. Producer Nick, he's been helping give us all the equipment that we need, all the resources to make this thing a little bit more professional.
Hell yeah.
So come join the fun and pick up that perk. I think $99.
That's it.
Only $99. What a
That's
value!
crazy. Honestly.
How much
insane.
did you pay to be here today?
How much are you getting paid to be here today?
Well,
I think
anyways,
it's more on
so
the-
2016
I
was
think
a
it's more on
great
the pay side.
year. Yeah.
So anyway, I think that's about it. Griffey, what did I miss? Anything? We moving on?
The Messed Up Movies Podcast Patreon.
Oh, sounds like
Oh,
shit.
the Patreon page.
Don't forget the
Do the
Patreon
Patreon.
page. Yes, go to the Patreon page. That's the best way to support this podcast.
Yes.
Nailed it.
And anyway, enough of that.
All right.
Messed Up Movies. You can find it anywhere. Let's get to 2016. So that was 10 years ago.
10 years.
What happened that year? Oh, yes. That was quite a frightening year. We had an election. We had a lot of people die.
Yeah.
A lot of prominent people went.
I didn't look any of this
Yeah,
up.
went
so.
by the wayside that
Yeah.
year. At the very end, it was Carrie Fisher. And
Was that
Jack
Prince?
Reynolds.
The year Prince died?
Prince
Oh,
died.
man.
David Bowie.
David Bowie. In fact, I won
Bowie was
a
16?
death draft that
Because
year.
it all went
Horrible.
Yes, I know, and it was so bad. I think that was the first and last year that we did it
Yeah,
because we
that
felt
checks
so
out.
bad.
That's
Was it a
Afterwards,
horrible.
snake draft? Because it came back.
it came back.
You came back.
I
If
did.
you died, you came back.
Yeah. Who else did? Oh, Stuart Scott. Is who
I don't know who
also
that
drafted.
is.
Oh, the
So the
sports
way
guy.
it worked was,
Yeah.
it was if it was 100. So, for instance, if Kirk Douglas had died that year, you were going to get like 1 point because he was 99 years old or whatever. So the younger they were when they died, the more
You got the
points
more
that
points.
you got.
Did he
So
die?
fucking-
So
Did
I
Kirk
cashed
Douglas
in
die
big
that
on
year?
Stuart Scott.
Did Kurt Douglas die that year too?
No, I don't
Oh,
think
okay.
so. I think it was a
Is
couple
he
years
still?
later.
Okay, he's dead.
Yeah.
He's dead.
At
Just
his-
making sure.
At his funeral,
Spartacus,
everybody
right?
would stand up and be like, "I am Spartacus."
Right.
You know, like
That's the thing is you don't know if he really died because everyone is Spartacus, right?
Yeah, right. You want to know? Yeah, they're all
You
dead.
wouldn't know. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so tragic year, but a pretty damn good start to the horror movie scene that we are reaping the benefits of now. So 10 years ago, 2016, a great crop of horror movies, and I don't want to give too many of them away because we're going to have to
Yeah,
pick
don't
them.
mention any of
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't say any,
Yeah.
actually.
But you're going to hear a lot of, I think, formative horror films that started to. It might have started just a couple years earlier. I do know that this was a coming out year for A24, which we've done a draft on, and has really shaped our horror culture lately. Before this, I think we started with a lot of Blumhouse movies. So Ouija and
I think we got a lot of like sequels in 2016, but a lot of good sequels in 2016.
What year was it? Was it Follows?
2014.
Okay,
2014.
making sure.
which one?
2014.
It follows.
It Follows.
Are you sure? Because that one was on my list. I'm gonna
There
cross
was,
it
yeah,
off.
2014. It was It Follows, and
I'm getting a
Your
little
Next.
strategy here at the beginning.
Right. And so a lot of this kind of new age horror was starting to emerge, where we were going past the torture porn era.
Yes.
And French Extreme Wave, and then we were kind of starting to settle into more of what we know now. So, anybody else have any thoughts on 2016 and the year of film that might influence how we draft this?
I think you're seeing a lot of the filmmakers that are influences now. This is like 10 years ago when they're starting to really
Mike Flanagan,
They're like young-
when
oh,
they're
Mike
really
Flanagan.
starting, and now
Yeah.
they're at the level.
Robert
where-
Eggers.
Yeah, Robert
Yep.
Eggers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, The Witch.
Dan Trachtenberg. You know.
Oh,
You're
right.
seeing a lot of.
right?
Oh, Predator Badlands.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That's my kind
Hell yeah, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What movie did you do
all
in
right.
2016?
I'm not gonna tell you.
Ah, damn it.
Let's kick this thing off. That's enough prelude. So, who has the?
Griffey
The
has
die.
the dice.
All right, Griffey,
Electronic roll.
producer Griffey.
Hey.
Starting with Sam.
Shit.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
He still got it.
6.
Ooh.
Sophia.
Ugh.
Come on.
15. Heath. 12.
Oh,
New Josh.
new Josh.
19.
What the f-
Oh, the new guy.
So, Josh to Sam. Sam will have 2. Back to Josh. You'll have
Okay.
2 on the turn.
Okay.
Don't
I'm the
take
rapper
my.
Hopefully
everybody
okay,
heard that.
I would just like to preface this by this
Griffey,
was
don't
a
forget, you
super-
got to still direct the cameras.
So Josh, yeah, you
You got a lot
got
of
it.
work to do.
Yeah.
Joshua Hull was a super last minute addition. This happens
Oh,
to
yeah.
be my partner in life. Love him, love you. But because of that, he knows all my picks going into this round because I all week have been talking to him about my picks. So he has a very fragile position.
The call's
Knowing-
coming from inside the house.
I can't wait to see you.
Yeah, what's going to happen here? So,
Yeah,
are you
so-
going to go easy on her and let her have what she wants, or are you going to use that knowledge against
I
her?
know for a fact there's one movie that we both really want from this year that we just rewatched together and re-fell in love with together. So I'm really hoping he doesn't pick that movie.
Well, we will see. So, you two
that
being,
subtle threat that just happened.
you two being across from each other,
Yeah, that's great.
there is going to be a little
great.
bit of time that passes before you
It's
come
perfect.
around.
It's perfect.
Okay, so we're starting with Josh. And which way do we go? We go clockwise?
So you'll go second,
Okay.
and then
all
Sam
right.
will get the
Okay.
double
Go
pick.
second.
I'm second. All right, so
What's your second pick?
my second pick? I have to wait to hear what... Actually, I need to do my research real fast. So go ahead, Josh.
Okay, all right.
What is the first most messed up movie of 2016 that you're going with?
So I'm going to do the one that actually like set the tone for the entire year, and still impacts me and so many people to this day. Is Jeremy Saulnier's Green Room.
Ooh.
And you
Classic.
know, it's also still very timely. You know, it's about a band, the Ain't Rights, who book a gig in a questionable venue, and while they're in the green room, they witness a murder, and basically they're stuck in this green room trying to figure out how to survive a bunch of Nazis trying to kill them,
Yeah.
and it is brutal.
Super intense, super gory.
yeah.
Like I believe one dude gets his arm chopped off through a doorway.
Literally,
Jesus.
yeah. It is something.
There's something about Saulnier as a director that I can't quite put my finger on why it works.
What else has he done? Because I've never
He's
seen
done a
Green
lot.
Room.
The fascinating thing about him is he started with Murder Party, which is this
Yeah.
ridiculous horror
yeah.
comedy,
Right.
right? And then he goes into Blue Ruin, which is
As
a
sober as it
masterpiece,
gets,
right?
Yeah.
Like, and now like that's all he does is this somber, gritty. Hold the Dark was incredible.
Hold the
you know,
Dark
he
was
did-
so intense.
Yeah.
He was the one behind The Last True Detective. He was the
Oh, that's
so,
right.
you
With
know,
Mahershala
you know,
Ali, that one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And
The
that
second to last one, right?
Yeah,
Because the
yeah.
last one was Alaska.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
And then the new movie,
The Netflix movie,
Netflix-
Rebel Ridge.
Rebel Ridge, great,
So
Fantastic.
entertaining.
So yeah, I just think he's got this style, and he knows what
So
kind of represents
was
the country.
he kind of came from that world, right? So he was in a band. He did skater videos, I think. There's just something about how he can tap into that realistic gritty feel
Yeah.
that so many filmmakers miss.
It totally reminded me of like in college when you go to like an underground show.
yeah.
And then, but what would happen if they were all Nazis?
100. Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Well, they could have been.
Yeah.
It
It was very cool.
But that's it, getting Patrick Stewart to
That's
play,
what I was about
the,
to say.
The main
Yeah.
Nazi
Brilliant
villain.
casting.
It's incredible.
So, and you think of him as sort of Professor X,
Yep.
Yeah.
and the kind of this softer, kindly, older statesman, and he is terrifying in that movie.
Dude, and he does the Nazi thing good because the Nazis are always like, we're we're proper, we're like elegant,
right,
we're
yeah.
this certain type of person.
Suspenders.
But then they really want to kill you deep down. Yeah.
Turns out.
Do you have a most
Surprise,
messed up
surprise.
moment from Green Room?
Well, so it is the when he's gashed through the door. That is the most brutal practical effect that even most horror movies probably can't compete with his reaction to what happens there, and then just the way it looks on screen. It's
And
insane.
that's kind of like the inciting moment because the guy gets shot before that, but that's like the
Yes.
moment where they realize they're in danger.
Yeah, they realize
they're fucked.
Yeah.
But they happen to be barricaded in this room, luckily.
with
I
a
don't know.
with
It's
a
just a
conveniently
crazy-
placed way into the basement.
Right.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Listen.
Good writing.
Yeah, and it's one of those, like, we're in a one location movie, and they just get everything they can out of that. The one thing that I think was the most terrifying about that movie is the dogs.
Yes.
The
Yes.
Rottweilers.
Yes.
Holy shit.
Yep.
They-
Because they keep coming back.
Yeah.
And even at the end, like, not to spoil it for everybody, but when the dog comes back, when he's
Hey, it's
just,
been 10 years.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah,
like,
there's no spoilers
But
in
even when
this.
that dog comes back, and you're like, and even Anton Yelchin's like, oh god,
Yeah.
am I gonna have to kill this fucking dog?
Right,
You
yeah.
know, and then the dog just keeps walking, and you're
Yeah,
like, okay,
yeah.
it's over. It's over.
finally.
You
We've
know,
always
like-
loved dogs.
Yeah. And A24.
And that's the thing. It,
A24
it
as
never
well.
feels like it's quite over.
Right.
The terror is always
Yep.
just kind of right on the other side of the door, almost literally.
Yep.
Great pick.
Green Room.
Good way to start it off. Gosh, I feel like I have to play the Griffey role on this, where I shit on your pick,
Oh.
but I'm not going to do that.
You don't
No.
want to
We
shit on
don't
Nazis?
have to be
You don't wanna
bullies.
I'm
shit
not
on
that
Nazis?
competitive.
We're changing our ways.
This might be the kindest podcast yet, where we're
Yeah.
all just
This
like,
might be the most-
"Kumbaya."
Yeah, Sam's not gonna get bullied one time.
Yes.
This entire draft.
I mean, I might
Well,
by Heath, but yeah.
We'll see.
Will. Will.
By the way, we are instituting our mulligan rule
Oh,
now.
yeah. Yep.
So we kind of came up with that the last drafts, where some picks, I'm not going to say exactly what they were. Happy Gilmore too. We're kind of questionable, and we thought
Listen.
maybe
Great
we.
movie.
I
There
stand by
might be
Happy
some
Gilmore
regrets.
too.
Happy Gilmore
I didn't
2 's
regret
great.
it though. I didn't. It was
Okay,
Sam.
all right, fair enough. Fair
Sam
enough.
wanted to change. What was the zombie flick?
Oh, I wanted to change. So I
The
I
Dead
truly
Don't Die.
believe
The
if
Dead
I
Don't
didn't
Die,
pick
yeah.
Dead Don't Die and I switched that to Tusk, I would have won.
I think
You
Jim
would've.
Jarmusch wants a mulligan on Dead Don't Die.
Shots fired.
I didn't even like that movie.
The claws were talking.
He was talking.
So yes, we will have one mulligan if you want to take it. So
Can I take it right now? and
You wanna
pick
take
one
it now?
of
You wanna
Sophia's
go
and
something
pick one of-
No.
Not on Green
we'll wait
Room.
until the end. Okay, I'm next up, and for my first pick, I have to admit I did not do a lot of research here, but I'm just going to go with my heart. And my favorite messed up movie from 2016. I think there are better movies out there, but that's okay. I'm going personally. My favorite was Don't Breathe.
Yes.
Okay.
Don't Breathe was as effed up as I think you can get.
They lost me as soon as the guy walked in the house and like came on the floor, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm done. I'm out." Like,
I was
you
not
just put your
prepared.
DNA all over this
Yeah.
house. Like, what?
That's the thing. I was not prepared for the amount of cum
So
that
much
was spilled in that movie. You just didn't see it coming from that concept.
Wait,
You
wasn't
didn't
that
see
the
it
one
coming.
with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
turkey baster too?
It was
Yes,
the
Yes,
okay.
turkey
Okay.
baster
Yeah,
of cum,
that was
yeah.
nuts.
That's the exact type of movie I love, where it's so tough to trick me or to make a person that's in their 40s like say, I haven't fucking seen that
Yeah.
Yeah.
before. What's coming next? Just
Stop
what-
saying the word.
The cum
Ah,
jokes just
damn,
keep
right.
coming.
It's just embedded here. So I saw that movie and guys, all of the double entendres. We have to stop. It's a great setup because you have these kids who are pretty much introduced as earnest, good kids that are in over their head. They're in bad situations. The main character, she wants to get.
I mean, aren't they robbing someone's house?
Yeah,
Jane-
I was
Well,
like, they're
it-
hooligans,
They're not good
aren't
kids,
they?
man.
They're abandoned. They're kind of, yeah, I mean, I guess they are robbing a blind guy.
Of course.
Yeah.
They're not.
That's
good
veteran.
good
That's
is
pretty
subjective. But
A
they're
blind
not,
veteran.
They're not obvious shitheads. Like, you have empathy for them.
And it's the Daniel guy who's really pushing them to rob.
Irish
this
fella?
guy. Yeah,
Right.
the guy with the,
Yeah,
the
you can put it all
cornrows,
on
the
him.
guy with the cornrows.
Right. He's playing basically Jared
Jane
Leto's
Levy
character
and,
from
and
Parenthood.
Dylan Minnette are like, we should not
Yes.
do this. We should not
Right.
do this.
Yeah.
But they do it.
Right. And Jane Levy from the Evil Dead.
Evil
remake.
Dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's kind of a scream queen. So she was great. And you have this setup with Stephen Lang. Great casting of this. on the surface might be this feeble blind man who can't defend himself, so it looks like easy pickings for the crew. And in fact, he is the baddest motherfucker that they ever came across, and they really regret it in ways they could have never imagined, and neither could I. I saw this movie with a packed theater in Brooklyn, and it was fucking hilarious because so many people were just screaming at the screen. All the outrageous reactions you can imagine, especially at the turkey baster part. So, Don't Breathe, for me, just in a short film. Just tight as hell, perfectly constructed, great movie, and that's all I have to say about
I think
that.
it's the movie I've felt the most bad for, like Dylan Minette's character, who's just really this good kid, who just like you see trying to survive this.
Dylan
entire...
Minette, that's Percy Jackson, right?
No, that's Logan Lerman.
They look
Right.
very
Dylan Minette
similar,
is
though.
Scream. He's
he's
your the
bleach
Wallace.
blonde. Yeah,
The wall.
The Wallace. That's Dylan Minette.
What else? One second. Now I'm real
Yeah,
confused.
yeah.
Dylan Minette. What was his big outbreak? Because I thought it was Percy Jackson.
Everything.
He's
He
What?
did
Goosebumps, he
the
was, you know,
what
show,
was that show?
13 Reasons Why.
That's who I was
Thinking
thinking.
of. Okay. Thank
And
you.
he's not
Yes.
acting now
he's
for
such a
some
little
reason.
cutie.
you met him.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I served him coffee just last year.
Yeah.
I just realized that. Yeah.
What's he up to now?
Does
he want to be in the Misfit Parade movie?
He was. I would like to give a shout out to Dylan Minette and his crew. They were the fattest tippers of the entire season. And he was very kind. Yeah. Very
Big bone tippers.
I think they chose. I gotta word this carefully. To make him a hero in the sequel was a very strange choice.
Oh, honestly, I have not seen this.
I haven't seen the sequel either.
They made the blind guy like a hero.
Oh, yeah.
in the second one.
okay.
I'm like,
Dude.
we've already seen this dude like turkey based.
Right.
Like,
And it was interesting because you can kind of see his reasoning for it. It wasn't just he's blanket evil, but obviously his methods were pretty fucked up.
questionable.
questionable.
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes the evil guys are the good guys. I felt I don't
Here
remember.
comes Sam.
I don't remember the second one perfectly, but I felt like I was rooting for him. Like they did a good job of making you.
Are they better or worse than the
because, dude,
KKK?
I'm trying to save the kidnapper.
So here's the
Don't
thing,
start off
man.
the
Here's the
KKK
thing
with
about
Sam.
this. If someone breaks into your house, like you're kind of allowed to do whatever you want to him. Like the turkey baster's a
certain
little bit
states,
much.
Well, he was also kidnapping
Stand your ground.
someone.
yeah.
Was that
That's
the
not a
second one?
standard.
Stand your
He
ground's
held
only
them
in
as a
Indiana.
prisoner
and
in the-
Yeah,
Florida.
but that's a
Right.
separate story.
Oh,
Like we're just
that's
talking
fine.
about plot A.
That's a side issue.
That's
Oh,
plot
the
B.
subplot. Yeah,
Plot-
yeah.
The subplot.
So
yeah.
what you're saying is that it doesn't matter if you are a potential serial killer, abductor, rapist. If someone breaks into your house,
Well, I'm just saying in court if
All that-
in court if this would have went down, like they'd still got in trouble for breaking into his house, even though he's a serial killer. You can't be a vigilante.
so they're all bad.
Everybody's
Listen,
bad.
Batman's a bad guy?
I mean,
What?
everybody's bad.
So what if he was saving
For
the
sure.
little girl in the sequel just to take her back to his basement to lock her up with a turkey baster?
Oh no.
Well, I mean, is that how they wrote the script?
Deleted scenes.
Okay. If that's how they wrote the script, he's a bad guy. But if they didn't do that, I don't know.
Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
Sophia,
All right.
hit us with your pick,
All right, y'all.
and hopefully Josh is.
I know.
not
So I have
crestfallen
two that I really, really, really want to pick. But I'm going to go with one first because I think this is the most likely. God, I don't know. Okay. I'm going to do Blair Witch.
yet. The Blair Witch
2016.
remake?
No, not the Blair Witch. Blair Witch. And it was a requel is what we decided.
Well,
It was fucking
Wow.
terrifying.
it's awesome.
I thought you were about to say it was fucking terrible.
No.
Which is
What?
everything that I heard about that movie.
No, you still haven't seen it?
I missed it because it was
Heath.
it got
They're
such
so
bad
good.
reaction.
No.
Blair Witch
Is
it really?
2016
It's
is
phenomenal.
Okay, so
yeah.
that's directed by
Adam Wingard.
Adam
Yeah.
Wingard, yes, who I love.
Awesome.
The Guest is one of my
Yeah.
favorite movies
Yeah.
ever.
Guest was good.
He did Your Next.
He did.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's now making like
Really
the
awesome
biggest King
director.
Kong movies
Right.
in the world.
Also
you
true.
know?
Okay.
Blair Witch, I think-
and Simon Barrett, who
Simon Barrett wrote
wrote
Blair
it.
Witch. Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
so
yeah.
the pedigree seemed good, but it got such terrible.
No,
Well,
movies.
it's
that's because
awesome.
people, horror fans, no offense, y'all, horror fans like to hate. I'm gonna be honest.
It is part of the
It's a part of
comes
the
with territory.
but it genuinely terrifies me every time I watch it. They do a really good job of touching upon multiple like fears. They hit claustrophobia, fear of the dark, fear of the unknown, fear of witchcraft, obviously Blair Witch, and they do a really good job at like paying homage to the original without completely just remaking the original movie.
So, what is the plot?
So
of
it's
the new Blair Witch.
one of the girl's brothers. he has been on this like, what happened to my sister? We don't know what happened to my sister. And
Is the sister
Heather is
Heather
the sister.
from
yeah.
the original? Okay.
And so some kid from out in the town says that he found this videotape from the house and Heather is in it. And he watches the tape and he's like, holy shit, that's my sister. We need to go find her. We need to go find this house. Even if she's not alive, I want to go see, like, I want closure. He's looking for closure. He finds this kid on YouTube who's claiming he has closure. I don't want to spoil too much. So him and a group of friends go out and they meet up with this YouTube group. It's a guy and a girl. They're like, we're going to take you out into the woods. We're going to show you around. We're going to take you to the house. That's all I can tell you.
So it's found footage style, as if
It's
they're
like
YouTubers.
50-50.
So it's kind of like a
found
Shelby
footage.
Oaks.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Sounds
yeah.
like it.
Yeah.
It's updated found footage.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
There's a lot of
they're
POV.
utilizing, like, a lot
They
of like,
have
the
better
newest
technology.
Yeah.
They're-
They do some drone stuff,
Yeah.
which is cool.
Yeah. Interesting.
But it's genuinely terrifying. And I think you see more than you saw in the original Blair Witch, which is another aspect where like they reveal a bit more like the spooky like witch side of
They
things.
go further into the lore.
She does actual witchy shit.
You get to see more of the witch.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, every time I watch that, you can ask him. We were watching it last night. I was like, we have to wait till it's dark outside. We got to
Damn.
set the ambiance.
Okay, I'm
That's
glad.
awesome.
I'm glad this came
It's
up
so
because
good.
I was so disappointed that just got obliterated, and
Well-
I should have just went for it and
You should
watched
do it,
and
yep.
I put it on the back burner. and never got to it.
Snowpocalypse 2026. One of your
Yeah,
movies
I
to
know,
watch.
right? Coming
Yeah.
today
In like
and
2 hours.
2
we're gonna
hours.
get hit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so that means we got to move this podcast along.
All right.
Before the blizzard comes.
So I
All
get
right,
the
Sam.
turn, right? All right.
Yeah.
So just to warn you guys, this is going to be my worst.
Oh,
I didn't watch movies in 2016.
No Star Wars came out in 2016. Actually,
that's
Rogue
fair.
One came out in
Oh,
in
and
2016.
Rogue One was really
I'm
good.
going to put that on the list. All
It was pretty messed
It does
up.
have,
They
no,
blew
it
up
does
an
have
entire
a horror
wait.
sequence.
Oh,
right,
yeah.
I'm saving Rogue One, but I have some actual good ones that I liked. First off, let me find it though.
I love this preamble.
the Belko experiment. Have any of you guys seen
Yes.
that?
I've never seen
Yes.
that.
Ooh.
Awesome.
Okay, so this is a story about I don't even know where it's supposed to take place. Maybe like Malaysia or something.
Yeah, it's like Philippines.
It's like
something
a
that.
corporate office in the Philippines, and something happened.
Griffey's shaking his head.
What?
Yeah.
It's so
Number
hard.
one pick, the Belko.
Belko experiment.
It's terrifying, right, Josh? So they all meet up for like a meeting, and then they lock the doors, and these like bars come down on the windows, and a loudspeaker comes on and is like, "You're gonna have to kill all your your workmates." And it just turns into a bloodbath of everyone trying to kill each other. The only person that gets to live is the final person.
So it's a lot like a. Oh God.
Mayhem, if you
Mayhem,
remember.
yeah, that's the
Mayhem.
newer
I remember
version.
Mayhem. Yeah. Also, God, what's the movie that always gets compared to
The
Hunger
Stanford
Games.
Prison Experiment.
I've not
Stanford
seen
Prison?
any of these.
It's kind of like that, yeah. The stand like,
Battle Royale.
Battle Royale?
Battle
Battle
Royale.
Royale. That's
Yeah.
what I
It
was
is.
going
It
for.
is. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk for you.
It's a lot like Battle Royale, yeah.
Yeah.
James
It's,
Gunn.
it's,
Okay, classic
it's like
setup.
the sandbox. All these fighters get put together and they have to fight their way out.
James
Okay.
Gunn produced it. Greg McLean directed from Wolf
Okay.
Creek.
Nice.
Dude, it's awesome.
Oh yeah.
All right, and then wrapping around. Am I rapping?
Yeah.
You're rapping, bro.
I'm rapping, bro. All right, so I'm gonna take this one because it was amazing. Train to Busan.
I thought you were going to say
Yeah,
Train Dreams.
yeah.
Good. Sam just loves trains.
I like trains. And this movie, not only does it have a train, but it has a crap load of zombies that are coming to life on the train, I guess. I kind of forget how it gets started. Like, somebody gets infected, and like the back of the train starts rolling up, and people are turned into zombies, and the front of the train has to fight them to escape.
Yep.
And
Baseball team, everything. Yeah. It's
and it just had such an amazing. It's just nonstop violence. Both of these movies are nonstop violence with.
It has some amazing set pieces.
Yeah.
I mean, just the way that these Korean directors craft, do the choreography. I mean, I'm even thinking back as far as to the Park Chan-wook movie. I almost said Decision to Leave. Way before that, Old Boy.
Yeah.
With
Oh,
the,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
the whole
hallway
hammer
scene,
sequence.
Yeah.
I mean, these guys. It feels like they're always just trying to one up each other.
Dude, and that's the same thing. Like when the big guy starts fighting back,
Yeah.
and they have that long drawn out one shot of him just beating the shit out of everybody.
I think the heart of that movie though is what really. I mean, that movie. I kid you not, makes me cry every single time I
The
watch
end.
it. And and I think it hits parents like really hard. But it's such a beautiful movie, and I love it. It's genuinely one of my favorite movies.
Yep. The
great
ending was amazing.
Much better pick. That should have been your first pick. Sam. But
Doesn't-
that's okay. Doesn't matter. You get both.
Yeah, it was my first pick technically.
Wait, what was your number 2?
Belko Experiment.
No.
No.
Oh, revisionist
Train to
history.
Busan.
Oh, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
zombies on a train.
Right.
Yep.
Exactly.
Got
That's
it.
it.
Nailed it.
All right, Sophia.
Okay, so for my second pick, another rewatch we just did recently, Blown Away. And sticking with the witch theme, I'm going to do Autopsy of Jane Doe.
Nice.
Ooh, nice one.
That's a good one.
A film that, until recently, I don't think I appreciated the special effects and also the score of. We were watching it, I think, 2 nights ago, maybe even last night.
Yeah.
And it was one of those films where, like, it's almost like Silent Hill-esque, where you get a lot of piano and, like, classical elements, but they know how to hit it with the, like, meow, and it makes you jump out your seat. The only thing I don't appreciate is when they kill the cat. I forgot that they killed the cat, so that was a difficult watch this time around. But what a wild ride.
Our boy Logan Roy, right?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
couldn't tell you a single
Yeah,
name.
Brian Cox.
Succession.
I mean-
Oh, okay.
So, give me a Brian Cox movie any of the day of the week. I'm watching it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Emil Hirsch, right?
Yep.
Yep.
That's when he first got disgraced too. This was like
Is it?
his first B movie that he made, I think.
Did this movie get a theatrical release, or was it a...
Small. Well, Scarlet Lane Brewing Company put it on the big screen.
That counts. That counts.
But it's Andre Overchal, who's like he directed Scary Stories
Right,
Down in the
right.
Dark.
Well, and we just
he
did a little segment on his new movie coming out, Passenger.
Yeah.
Which
Oh, yes,
is
yeah.
I don't think that the trailer has been released online yet.
No,
but,
not yet. You
it's
didn't like
only in
Voyage of the
theaters.
Last Demeter, but
I did not. It was...
I like
Did
that
it?
movie.
I liked it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good.
He's a great director, and that was-
Passengers looks really good too.
Yeah, that's the one where you can just tell. Autopsy is like he just knows it's a masterclass.
Well, also,
of
I
horror.
think in like 2016 we got a lot of good stuff, but we didn't get a lot of good practical like effects. And this movie was one of the few where we got really good practical effects and like very anatomically correct practical effects, which is fucking wild to see.
Hey,
Well, and just the idea of like a dead body having a spirit that the enemy is already dead,
yeah,
but
Yeah.
she's still affecting you is
Yeah.
kind of terrifying.
and
right?
that, and like just like killing the people trying to like help, not help, but like like
I mean,
they're not trying to help.
She
but, like,
possesses
yeah.
who's trying to help in the
It's
end.
wild.
Well, they're
you
just
know?
trying to do their job. Yeah.
just trying to do your job. Yeah,
yeah. Okay, good
great,
pick.
fantastic movie.
Nice. All right. Back to me. So there's still a lot of great stuff on the board that I'm never going to get to, and I'm trying to be strategic.
Yeah, I want to mulligan my
to
Belko.
think.
Dude, I was just looking at my list. There's so many other movies.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Well, hopefully we pick them before we get back.
Yeah,
get
I
back
hope
to you,
not.
Sam. I want to be strategic and take some others off the board that I imagine the rest of you are eyeing, but there's one that just really, really speaks to me. And
Can I guess?
You want to guess?
No,
Can I
don't.
guess?
No, don't guess.
Don't
give
guess.
me any ideas.
Okay, so I'm going to say it, and well, there are two, but I am saving one for the back because I don't think anybody's going to pick it. But
Okay.
this next one, I think someone could scoop it up. So I'm going to take it off the board, even though I don't know it might be one that
I think this might be Josh's
little
next
outside.
pick.
Okay, so for my second pick, I am choosing The Invitation.
Oh no. Okay.
That's not bad.
Was
He's still mad about
Was
it.
that Yes, I knew
was
it. I knew
thinking that
somebody was-
nobody was gonna.
Right, exactly. What a great under the radar movie. Another, you know what? A lot of these movies I'm starting to realize are kind of that smaller, singular location where it's just a pot boiler.
I have a question. Was that the one where she gets an invite to a party and they're in a neighborhood and it's like they're all going to kill themselves?
Yes.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
But it's
basically.
him, yeah.
What a
Spoilers.
summary.
Right.
Yeah.
Spoiler.
But didn't in the end all the lights pop up in the neighborhood?
You're spoiling. You're
Sorry,
spoiling.
sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to make sure I was seeing
Middle
the
and
right
end of
It's
the
set in the
movie.
Hollywood Hills.
Yeah.
And it's the guy from Upgrade. God, I forget his
Upgrade
name.
in
He's
Game
so
of
good.
Thrones. Yeah, he was.
Yeah.
What was his
And
name?
oh, he's so good. And anyway, the other thing though that drives me nuts about this movie is they use the classic cliche. I know Griffey hates this, where they have to kill the animal on the road on the way. Get Out did it. The Invitation did it. You know, they hit a deer or something on the way, and it's like
Coyote, I
this
think.
coyote. Yeah, it's like this foreboding
Scavenger.
You know, your
Death is on its
death
way.
is around the
Predators, you're
corner.
going to Predators.
Do we have to? Like, we already know we're watching a horror movie. Anyway, with that said, once we get to the house and they start showing the film and all the cult shit going on, and he's like, what the fuck is happening? We do a lot of good flashbacks, so we get the backstory of what happened to the relationship. So he's going back to basically see his ex-wife. and they had a child that they lost. And in her grief, she has been recruited more or less by this suicidal cult. And they've basically brought everybody, all the friends, to drink the Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
And it is a lot of similarities and overlap to Your Next, where you have all of these people coming together for this celebration, and then it just gets bad real fast. You have John Carroll Lynch being the obvious heavy that's coming in, like, oh, he doesn't belong here. What's going on with that guy? And just everything that just sort of starts to slowly unfold. It's not doing anything that you haven't really seen before, but just the execution is so well executed, for lack of a better word. And the tension just keeps ratcheting up, and you know that wine is just, it's no good.
Yeah.
It's bad. And then how is that going to play out? Great suspense.
Yep.
Love the invitation. Really messed up movie.
I think when you put it like Karen Kusama, who directed it,
Yeah.
is coming off of Jennifer's Body.
Yeah.
And she's doing that incredible.
That's a
like,
great point, because
you know-
I don't know that movie gets made had Jennifer's Body not
Right.
disappointed.
Yeah, that's fair.
Right.
It's a cult classic now,
Right.
but it was, that was a Diablo Cody movie. She's coming off her Oscar. Megan Fox is hotter than ever.
Yeah.
And that was supposed to be, a blockbuster movie. That was the hope. And it disappointed. It just didn't land. And I know she put a lot into that. And I think her husband co-wrote the invitation. And that was one of those where it's like, well, I might be in director jail now. So what do I do? Let's do this small little movie, and we're all the better for it.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's great.
And crushed it.
That's right.
Logan Marshall Green.
Logan
Marshall Green.
That's it.
Yes.
He needs to be in more stuff. All right, Josh.
On the
Sorry I
turnaround.
took that from you.
No,
but,
that's okay.
What do you got
Still
next?
like 3 left.
Only 3?
Okay, so
You only need 2.
this is really hard now that I think about this. Mm-hmm. So I gotta go with Mike Flanagan's Hush, because I think, in comparison to like what we were just talking about with Karen Kusama about they didn't know if this movie was going to work, right? Like they put him and his wife put this movie together. They put their own money. They went and made this thing, right? And it came out and it blew everybody away. It premiered at South by, and everybody loved it. And I think it's just it's magnificent. I think it's like a perfect.
I don't know why, but that mask terrifies me. It's not even like a creative, unique mask.
Something
but
about
goddamn.
just the neutrality of it. Just the blankness of it. It's very uncanny valley. Yeah.
And I think you're thinking about the sound design, obviously, which is crucial to making that movie work. But it's, to me, is where Flanagan leveled up. It's like where you're like, okay, he is really at another level with his filmmaking, with his writing, with what he's trying to do with his Flanagan verse creating. When you realize the book that she's writing is actually like Midnight Mass, right? Like, and then he goes and he makes Midnight Mass. It's great.
Yeah, Mike Flanagan goes on to make like several really popular.
Oh, he's
TV
like
shows.
the biggest horror director going.
And Midnight Mass in particular is
and he had another movie come out this year that was
Which
also
one? Which
awesome.
one?
Oh yeah, the one with The Life of Chuck.
No. Oh, I meant in 2016. He had two.
Oh.
He had two. movies.
What was the other movie?
right. Well, it was.
Oh, you got real quiet.
It's the one that might get drafted.
Yeah, we don't need to talk about it.
We can talk about it at the end if it goes undrafted.
No, he's so versatile and just knows what audiences want to see. I think. Again, that's another movie that is in a small location. It's a one house.
Was this Mike Flanagan's like first major project?
No,
Oculus.
No.
I didn't know he did Oculus.
Oculus.
Oculus was his
Then
breakout.
He did what did he have after?
He worked for Meta.
Not that Oculus, Sam.
Meta.
But yeah, he's
Yeah, he's doing all the Stephen King movies.
he's doing it.
What a sweetheart. I'm just looking at these pictures of him that
Now,
Greg just pulled up.
he's a real champion of,
He's done a lot more than I
he's
realized.
the reason, he's the reason why Shelby Oaks got such a big release.
Yeah.
'cause
Yeah.
He
Well, I saw his name on Shelby Oaks, and I was like, "Ooh, Mike Flanagan."
He did
saw
Dr.
early
Sleep?
cut. Yeah, he directed Dr.
Yeah.
Sleep.
Shit, I didn't know that.
Dude.
Okay.
Well, what I love
Rebecca
about
Ferguson.
What I love about Hush is you really connect to her character,
Yep.
and you're with her all the way. You really want to see her succeed. It's an update to that old Audrey Hepburn movie, Wait Until Dark.
Yes, yeah.
Where, and again, and a lot of overlaps with Don't Breathe as well.
Yes.
But
Minus the turkey basil.
minus the turkey basil.
yeah,
And the
yeah.
exception is that you are on the side of the person
Yes,
who is being sieged by the enemy here this whole time. No, it's a very simple movie.
Simple.
It's not that complex, but it really makes you think about what would you do in that situation. And they think through the concept.
Oh yeah.
So what would happen if someone who was hearing impaired had to deal with a break-in like this?
Yeah.
And what are the advantages actually
Yeah.
of being
Wasn't there a
someone
movie
that
in the
situation?
80s that had the almost exact same plot though? Because
Yeah,
I remember
that's
she was like typing on a keyboard. Is
It's
that what you're
kinda
talking about?
based off of
Wait,
the same thing.
Wait Until
Yeah,
Dark,
yeah.
the '60s movie
Oh,
with
60s.
And then
Audrey
there was
Hepburn.
another
and-
one. And then,
There was one
No,
in the
we've
80s,
had
I
a few
thought.
movies
Okay.
like this, but I think what makes this movie really special is that they just utilize the concept in a way that feels fresh at every turn, even though it is kind of something we've seen before.
Two scenes that give me the biggest dick is when she's like, "You can go."
I did hear dick as well, just so
Oh,
we're
sorry,
all clear.
sorry. No. Yeah.
The biggest
That's
ick.
why I watch
Okay.
the movie so much, right? Like I'm trying.
Are you going back to the turkey baster again?
The biggest dick.
When she's like, "I haven't seen your face. You can go,"
Yeah.
and then he just takes off his mask.
That is the
and he's
scariest
like,
part.
Now you've seen my face.
Yeah.
And then when she has to load the crossbow with her
Right.
disfigured finger. Oh my god! It's so anyway.
Right.
Messed
yeah.
up.
It is.
Mike Flanagan.
Okay, great pick. I
Mike
love that one.
freaking Flanagan.
I would have done it had you not grabbed it. Okay.
See, that's why this.
Are
is
you
hard.
on the turn?
Yeah, he's got a
Okay.
second pick.
All right.
Oh, he does.
Position of power.
So this is pick
Your
number
final
3,
pick.
right?
Wait.
This? I got.
Oh,
I got,
no, you're right, yeah.
I
I
don't
can
know.
never
He
keep
should
track.
have the last pick. It should go to me and then back to him.
That's
Yeah.
why this is
Yeah.
hard. 'Cause
Yeah.
now I'm like,
No. So now it goes to Heath, right?
No.
Josh has another pick.
Thank you, producer.
Producer
thank you,
Griffey.
thank you. Okay, so with that pick, I am gonna go more mainstream with this one, and 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I had a
yeah.
feeling.
Dan Trachtenberg's 10 Cloverfield Lane.
That's just 2016.
That's
movie.
just 2016.
I had it written down. I was
Yeah,
trying to fuck with you.
yeah.
My man likes his kaijus, his
Yeah.
big old monsters.
I really think every single movie that we've picked has been in
Nothing
a
but
single
bangers.
location concept.
Yeah, and
Isn't
I
that
think,
crazy?
John Goodman.
That
just
is kinda
realized
crazy,
it's talking about
actually.
John Goodman. But,
Yeah.
but yeah, and John Gallagher has been in
That's
three
right.
of these
3 of them.
movies that we
Belko.
picked. Yeah.
Hush.
So it was the year of the
John Gallagher.
one set.
And he's
Yeah.
not made a movie since.
God
He's doing
bless
music
him.
now. He's
Oh, is that
making
right?
music,
Okay.
Yeah. Not that I follow. I don't know him. I don't follow him.
No, you're not.
Whoa.
I love you.
Yeah. So first of all, I like Cloverfield. I wouldn't say I'm like a massive fan of Cloverfield. I like T.J. Miller really ruins that movie for
Yeah.
a lot of people, but I think what worked so well for this was nobody knew it was coming.
Right.
Like when the Super Bowl was like, there's a new Cloverfield or whatever, and it was like, we're getting a new Cloverfield in like 2 months, or whatever the marketing campaign
Was that the one that was in space?
No. This
Okay.
is, that one they were like literally like, hey, this comes
That
out
was
tonight.
like that one
Yeah,
felt like a marketing ploy.
this one comes out tonight, like because like nobody was proud of that one, but this one was like 2 months. You're getting a new Cloverfield movie, and it's Mary Elizabeth Winstead, who is a scream queen herself
Absolutely.
at this point, with what she's doing, and John Goodman and John Gallagher trapped in this thing where you don't know if it's actually real. You don't know if this invasion has happened up top. And so
Those are some of the best setups.
Yeah.
Where you just start with that concept and then you're just asking questions the entire time. Who has who's on the side of the truth?
yeah.
Like Begonia was a lot like that.
Yeah.
So a very similar concept where you're trying to sort it out. Who knows what's really going on? Who's gaslighting
Yep.
the other characters? And you are really in her shoes trying to figure out what the F is up with this situation.
Well, and that's the thing is you kind of it makes it seem like you want to kind of like John Goodman at the start, right?
And who doesn't want to like John Goodman?
Who doesn't want to like him?
Great
He's-
casting.
He starts melting
And if
bodies.
this whole thing is real,
right.
if this whole thing is real, he's the only reason you're alive.
Right.
And so you got to kind of do what he says. So it's kind of like like the movie Compliance too, a little bit.
Yes.
And a little bit like
2012, or that would have been on
that
the list.
2012.
That's an all-timer.
And a little bit like the new show Silo. Have you guys been watching that? Ooh, it's kind of the same thing because they don't know if the world is corrupted. They don't know if it's
gotcha.
all been a lie, but it's like on a global scale
Yeah.
in that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I just think, the impact of it, and not to mention Dan Trachtenberg's feature film debut. Like, this is the movie that,
That's
like,
an insane first movie.
and it's
right?
just like, so from here, we get Prey, and we get Predator Badlands, and now we get whatever. And so it's like, this year gives us so much.
What was his? Because I feel like
He
he
made
was a
a-
screenwriter before.
He was a
right?
screenwriter, but
Yeah.
he made a fan film for a video game called Portal. I've never played it.
Ooh,
I
I
love
love
that.
Portal.
That is a great
So
short.
he
That short is
made
awesome.
us,
Yeah.
and I
Okay.
think, and that's what got him this job.
Nice.
Was he was getting meetings with J.J. Abrams. He was getting
Yeah.
meetings with
Who
all these
did
people.
the first Cloverfield?
Matthew Reeves?
Yeah,
who,
Matt
who did Drew Goddard?
Yeah,
wrote it,
yeah.
J.J.
Yeah,
produced
yeah.
it.
They were the J.J. Abrams verse guys,
Yeah.
the Lost guys,
Yeah.
making their.
And I just think it's the marketing. I think it's the lore. I think it's like Slusho, right? Like, it's, you think about how deep that they went into creating this Cloverfield universe. It's just
But the interesting part to it is that it wasn't originated as a Cloverfield project.
It was called The Shelter. Yeah.
Yeah, and written by the guy who did La La Land.
Yes, Damien Chazelle.
Damien Chazelle.
Oh, yeah?
Wild.
Yeah,
That's an insane happening.
right. Yeah. Awesome movie. I think it's only grown in esteem
Yeah,
in the
I
past
agree.
10 years.
I agree.
And yeah, it's really one of those movies that we go back to. And again, just simple. Simple, well executed. Love
Until
that
the
shit.
end when they show
Well,
up.
yeah, and then
Sure, but-
it goes into
yeah.
Cloverfield realm. But
Yeah.
yeah.
No, yeah.
Okay, awesome pick. I have a hard because I only have two left, and I know there's one that I really want, and I'm between two. Boy, okay, there's one I'm going to leave on the board. Anybody can have it, and it's one that if it doesn't get picked, that'll be insane. But I'm going to leave it on the table. You guys probably know what it is.
Oh, no.
When it comes around, I will bring it up. I am going to go with The Shallows.
I've never seen it.
Griffey's like, you should have picked Witch.
That's the only other movie I've watched in 2016.
The
so.
Shallows? I love The Shallows.
Have you not seen The Witch?
Hey, man.
The Killer Shark.
Hey, man.
I just gotta add.
How is this
you-
still out there? I just realized.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
That's
I
what-
should.
yeah.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
okay.
I'm just going to say I should have picked The Witch.
okay.
Anyone can have it. I'd rather have The
That
Shallows.
not a
should be
fan.
with
She's
her
gonna
witch
take The
thing-
Witch.
with her
I
witch
don't. I
thing.
didn't like The Witch that much.
I
It
love
didn't
that
work for
movie.
me.
I think it's great, but
I hate pilgrim stuff. Like,
it's come up in other drafts.
going to Connor Prairie, not for me.
Unlike Griffey, I don't care so much about winning that I'm just going to pick the exact same movies over and over again.
Oh.
I'm going to go with something new.
That's why he's in last place.
Doesn't matter.
Womp, womp,
It's all about the
womp.
entertainment and the
All
conversation.
right, what you got then?
I've got The Shallows. We're doing The
Yeah,
Shallows,
Shallows.
with Blake Lively. Killer
Blake
Shark
Lively.
movies, really, there's a huge
Oh, that's why I've never
Jaws-shaped shadow
Yeah.
that none of these movies can seem to come out from. And I think The Shallows got really close. Again, it's isolated. Okay, all right. It's not Jaws level, but it's better than Deep Blue Sea. It's better than
Is it better than
Yeah.
Sharknado?
Sharknado.
Not better than Deep Blue Sea.
Okay,
Well-
I like it better.
What
than
about
Deep Blue
200
Sea.
meters down?
Is this the part
The
where we start
Shallows
bullying
doesn't
Heath?
have a rap song by
The
LL Cool J.
Okay, hold on.
That's
That's
fair.
true.
The Shallows
That's
is
fair.
actually plausible, which makes it scary.
Ew, horror's not supposed to be plausible.
I think the best horror is plausible, though. To be fair, I agree with Heath on that.
I mean,
That's
That's
any
how
of
you
these
know you're
movies
in a
could
bad
have
spot.
And again, you have someone trapped in an isolated location in a situation.
Fair.
I'm sticking with that theme. And she's on this rock for the whole movie. How does she get out? And the terror of her newly found surfer friends that are just getting ravaged by shark-infested waters. Where do you go? How do you get out of that? I mean, it's
so
a
is
really
it
tough
not that
situation.
shallow, actually? She can't just walk out?
It's not that shallow.
Turns
Okay.
out.
Not shallow enough.
I mean,
Yeah.
what are the... Yeah.
It's shallow enough to be trapped in high tide.
Okay.
Yeah. And I think she is such an underrated actress. I know she gets this kind
Blake
of like
Lively?
shut the
One
fuck
of the
up,
biggest
Griffey.
names.
Produce a little
Griffey's
producer.
having a field day over there.
It's going great over there for you. It's going great. This is your third pick?
This is my third pick.
Third pick.
I'm owning it.
Here's
I
my-
like
here's-
Blake Lively as an actress. I think she's
So,
really good.
yeah, thank you,
fine.
Griffey, for Oh, there it is. The lawsuit. Bring it up. Thank you.
Oh yeah, I think she's in trouble
That's
with a
neither
bunch
here nor
of
there.
stuff.
My
Yeah.
favorite stupid thing about this movie, and it's like a stupid detail, is that it was called In the Deep at the start. Like
And
it was
now the
originally
Shallows.
And then they
called.
flipped
It was
it.
called, but on the literally the poster for the Shallows, it says "What was once in the deep."
Oh, they had- that was probably in the contract.
Yeah,
that was probably
like,
some
holy
like
shit.
WGA
Yeah.
thing they
That's
had to do.
cute.
To be
fine.
fair,
Yeah.
most shark attacks happen in the shallows,
Yeah.
so that's probably why they changed it.
It was a fine movie. It was fine.
Hey, I like the movie. You guys don't have to like it.
That's
we'll
so
see
fair.
what the audience thinks. Sophia!
Yes. Okay.
I think the box
For
office already spoke.
the
for
box
it.
office. Okay. All right. So we have entered weird territories for me. So I'm going to hit the Purge election year from 2016.
That's crazy.
So I know, hear me out. Some of us don't like the Purge franchise. I really enjoy the Purge franchise. And this one specifically, other than the original Purge, and then the one, there's another one I really liked. Can't
But
think of
this
the
one
name.
sort of, it freshened it up.
This one freshened it up.
took it in a new
and
direction.
It took it in a fun new, it's like, oh, someone's against the Purge. Okay. What would happen if someone was running to try to shut down what future founding fathers of America have set up? And it was a very like calls coming from side of the house. Like we got a little bit of like action, political thriller. It was a fresh
I
take on
like
the Purge.
the Purge
It wasn't just
franchise.
people going
I
out
like
into the
it too.
streets getting
To me,
killed.
The Purge is it's very much a John Carpenter
Yeah.
type of
100%.
setup.
Yeah.
It's
Well, and
Escape from
also,
New
like-
York. It's Assault on Precinct 13. It has all that.
And the actual concept, like before the Purge was the Purge, we didn't have that really. You know, like it was a very original franchise to start. It has been pretty successful, I would say.
They even did a TV series.
They have a TV
right?
series.
Yeah.
I've not watched it, but like election year itself was a nice refresher. It gave us something new.
So was there? So I've never seen this one. Was there actually a purge that happened?
Yeah.
So yes, there was a purge during
the
an
election?
election year,
Oh,
and it
wow.
was when this woman was running in opposition of the purge. She was trying to be like, we don't need to do this anymore. And then she ends up getting thrown into the streets on purge night. And obviously, like, people who liked the purge were like, fuck this bitch.
Yeah, they
And
wanted
shit
to do it.
ensues. Yeah.
Could
Would
be
you
a-
would you guys take part in a purge if it was a thing?
I would hide. I'm not going to lie.
You don't
I could
have
pretend.
any people you want to take out?
Sure, but I'm not gonna. Like,
not
I
gonna?
don't have.
Okay.
No, I'm gonna hide.
I kind of feel like I want to try it just to see if I could survive the apocalypse. Like,
Oh.
should I
What
do
would
it?
my
you do? Would
God.
you run around the
Nice.
streets?
Who you choosing, Justin Badoni?
No, I. Justin Baldoni.
You're gonna take out Justin
Yeah.
Baldoni?
Justice for Blake. Justice for Blake. Maybe. Take his griffy like mop and take his
God
severed
damn.
head and
Wow.
yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I think I'd be one of the people locking myself
Yeah,
in the basement or
I
something.
just don't like. I'm good, you know.
Yeah, I don't hate
Good.
anybody that much.
I believe in karma. Like the law might not apply, but karma's still real.
But I do
you
agree
know?
that the concept is a pretty good concept because
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of people out there would.
Halloween Horror Nights. We talked about this in the last round of pods, but they did a great purge thing.
I
one
went to
year.
that one, yeah.
Yeah, when
I was
so-
there at that one, yeah.
Hell yeah.
It was cool.
You're in the streets and all of a sudden the sirens start going off. And one of the ladies, whoever of that purge movie that year, got up on top of the bus and was like, this is the commencement of the annual purge. And they started doing the countdown. And then the entire theme park goes quiet.
That's creepy.
Yeah.
And then they bring
Yeah.
out box trucks and they sling open the back of them. And it's these scare actors hopping out these box trucks with weapons coming out
They'll
you in the
get
you. Damn.
streets.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It was cool, and they're
scary.
smoking fog
Yeah,
everywhere,
yeah.
and they're popping out of the fog at you. It's cool.
It was wild.
Yeah.
So,
One
yeah.
night, go crazy.
The theme
Yeah.
of Purge is excellent.
Yeah.
And it's there's a movie coming out this year, I think called One Night Only, where it's the premise is you can only have premarital sex one night only of the year. So it's like basically
It's the sex purge.
Purge,
and
but
so
with
it's
sex.
a bunch of single people trying to like hook up with a bunch of people.
Is it
that
like
not-
a satire?
It was a Blacklist script from this
Oh,
past
interesting.
year, so
Okay.
they're turning it. But yeah, it's
for
like
them.
that's the impact that it's had. Is like all
Dude,
these people
yeah.
are like, "What if the purge?"
It's just such a
but,
good
you know,
concept, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Great.
For sure.
Great stuff. All right, Sam, you're closing it out here.
I got to pick
Final
two right
picks.
now.
Yep.
All right. Well,
Well,
so I should have been looking at this. I got the Wailing, Handmaiden, all these good movies that I've never seen. I'm gonna go with.
Oh fuck, the handmaiden shit. All right,
Sorry,
see, you're throwing names out
No!
there for competition.
I'm gonna have to
I
use my
was
mulligan.
disappointed.
I would pick the Handmaiden, but I don't feel right.
I told her, I was like, these two foreign ones are going with
I didn't
Heath.
even think
All
about that
right,
one.
so I picked this one a while ago, and we're instituting a rule that we can't pick them, but I think I'm gonna go with The Witch because I actually
Yeah,
do.
that's
I
fair.
do like Pilgrim.
Someone had to.
I actually do fuck with the Pilgrims.
I actually like that.
It's
that
probably
I
the
hate
most
'em.
important horror film of this year.
well, and just
I think so.
Yeah,
it was
I mean,
just
I'll
well
give
done,
credit to
and
that.
it was Robert or what's his
Eggers.
name?
Robert
Robert
Eggers.
Eggers'
Eggers.
first movie, and
Yeah.
he's kind of become a G in the recent years.
The marketing was insane for this movie.
Yes.
Coming out of Sundance, it was like this is the scariest movie
Mm-hmm.
in years we have seen since I don't know, like they always say The
I mean, it was-
Exorcist.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think it lived up to that.
Well, they
but-
partnered with the Satanist Church. Like
Oh, that's
they
right.
Did, they
That's
did
right.
like it was a big
Yeah.
big deal. Like we're like, yeah, it was awesome marketing.
I will say
yeah.
that final scene. I mean, the whole thing is unnerving, right? Because it feels like I think this was the poll quote they used from one of the reviews. It feels like something we shouldn't be watching.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
It feels forbidden or something.
I mean, sure, killing
Well,
a
and they're
baby
so
is pretty
secluded.
fucking.
Like no one should be watching. Like that's the whole kind of the
Yes,
point of the movie
right.
is like it's just this family, and I think he used all natural lighting. I can't remember.
Right,
but it was something like that.
It did. It felt very authentic and,
Yeah.
and very un-Hollywood, but still beautiful.
It felt like
and
you were just
artistic.
watching this creepy ass family.
And evil. There was like this undercurrent of evil through it. And especially when you get to the Black Phillip scene.
Yeah.
I mean, that
Yeah, yeah.
ran.
Living deliciously.
Oh my God. I just wasn't ready for it. It just, the two people that I saw it with, that it came to that part and they were like, nope, stupid, I'm out. And I'm like, what?
Yeah,
This was the part that sold it for me. And when she
Yeah.
rises up at the end, holy shit. What great
So-
imagery.
All right, so I'm going with that was the easy one, The Witch. This is the harder one because now I'm out of movies. I'm gonna go with Split.
That's
Fair.
a good movie.
Okay.
It's a,
Yeah.
it's a good movie.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's good.
I just don't know if it's. I don't know if a lot of
did
people
well.
saw
Also,
that movie.
Anya
Yeah.
Taylor-Joy.
I think
A lot of people
Anya
saw
Taylor
it.
Joy,
Yeah.
dude, yeah, a young Anya Taylor Joy, and then was Tessa Thompson in it, or am I confused?
Not Tessa.
Not Tessa Thompson. Okay,
But
but this
I
was.
think Haley Lou Richardson was the other.
I don't know her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
But dude, this was James McAvoy, right?
Should he have been nominated
Dude.
for this?
No,
I mean, I
There
think
was
so.
conversation.
he basically
about
did Flubber, but seriously. You know?
Well,
Or not Flubber, but Meet the Cranks or whatever.
okay.
Can we check?
Meet
I
the
have
Cranks.
no idea what
Did
you're talking
Flubber
about.
get Academy?
Yeah.
I was talking about the other
Can we check?
Meet the Cranks or
I
whatever.
thought he
So
did
2016,
really well.
the year of John Gallagher and Anya Taylor Joy.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
they
true,
were-
yeah.
And she went on to be
You
who
know.
she is.
Yeah, she is.
You know.
Her eyes slowly got wider for the
Yeah.
Yeah, she looked less and less human. Apparently, she's Brazilian or something.
There's
Yeah,
no way.
she's
She's
part-
She's
Brazilian.
like
Yeah,
South
yeah.
American.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, represent.
Anyways, so that's all I got.
She
Yeah,
is.
Split's, that's a good
Split's
pick.
great.
I mean,
yeah.
Okay.
that's a lot of people.
That makes me
watch
feel
it. I mean,
better.
Split is fun, and that was kind of at the height of the comeback for M Night Shyamalan.
Yeah.
Because he preceded that with The Visit.
The Visit,
Yeah.
which is awesome.
Right. He had a bad run.
He did,
Real bad
yeah.
run. What was what put him in director jail after
The
Earth?
Shape of Water, or not The Shape of Water.
Not-
Jesus.
Oh
Lady
my
in the Water?
God.
Lady in the Water.
Lady,
yeah.
No, no, no.
Lady of the Water.
After that,
The
he
beach
did
movie?
The Last
Avatar.
Airbender.
Yeah,
The
he
last
did.
year.
Yeah,
And he did the horrible Will Smith, Jaden Smith movie.
Yes.
after
Oh,
Earth.
dude. And The Last Airbender and the Jaden Smith, those were huge
that-
budgets.
He was in director jail and he had to go back to basics. And
Yeah.
he started with The Visit, which was sort of
put
like
all of his own money back. He's
Yeah,
like, I'm just
yeah,
gonna
and
put
now
all
he's
my-
doing
yeah,
that
and
now.
now he's
Did Split, did Trapped.
So
I've loved all of his
Yeah, dude.
movies since The Visit.
the,
I think
the thing about Split was nobody knew it was an Unbreakable sequel, right? And so like when he turned in the script, the
And honestly,
studio lost their minds. They were like, "We can't." Disney owns Unbreakable, right? Like, and
Yeah.
so he was like, "Don't worry."
Yeah, that was a touchstone movie, yeah.
yeah. And so it all worked out.
Yeah, that was good.
Good,
And
good for M Night to pull
Unbreakable
himself up,
might have been
you know?
his best movie, I think.
hell yeah.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
it's The Village, hands down.
You think that the Village sucked? I hate to tell you.
Oh
beautiful.
my god.
Okay.
The
Well, it
Village
looked beautiful.
deserves a reappraisal.
M
I
Night
did not love
Draft.
it at
M
first.
Night Draft.
All right.
We're doing it.
M Night Draft. I'll rewatch
I
The
won't be
We
here
Village.
for
should do
that
an M
one.
Night draft. That's a great.
I remember hating The Village, but
We should do an
And
M
then
Night.
I'll
right
rewatch
before we start the draft, we change the draft, and we say, "What a twist!"
It's Anthony Hopkins draft.
He's past the twist now.
Is he?
I don't know that the,
The
one.
last one had a twist. didn't
Yeah, I
Trap?
feel like
Not
Like
Trap.
five
the,
of
what's
them.
the
Yeah.
beach
Yeah,
movie?
too many. Yeah.
The Beach had a old.
It had a huge
oh my
twist.
God,
The
yeah, that was
Beach.
bad.
The whole
Yeah, I
the
did
beach
not
was
like
a
the
whole
beach
twist.
one.
No. That wasn't the beach. The beach was Danny Boyle.
No, no, it's
No.
not
No,
called
no,
the
no.
beach. It's a
Old.
beach.
Old.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
loved old. That's
Yeah.
maybe my favorite.
I was not a
Yes.
fan.
It's very Twilight Zone.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway,
All right.
Cool.
Final pick.
Split.
Split was good.
In
you.
true Sophia fashion, I got a left field that might not get a lot of votes and might cost me the win, but that's okay because I got to give Kevin Smith a shout out anytime I can.
No, you're not doing it.
Yoga hosers.
Oh,
Woo! Yoga
Sophia
hosers.
just don't give a fuck.
She doesn't.
She don't
German
give a
Nazi sausages. Johnny Depp, Lily Rose Depp, Kevin Smith, Harley Quinn Smith. We got 2 convenience store clerks.
Lots of Smiths.
Lots of Smiths. Teaming up
And
to
Depps.
just save
And
their
Depps.
town. We got father and daughter duos. It's a beautiful fucking thing. Now
But was the movie good?
I enjoyed it. I've seen it like 4 times since it came out.
Wow.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I think it was a fun, if you haven't caught on by now, I like a fun like editing uniqueness. And they did the really fun like video game character cards in the beginning as they were introducing all the characters, which I thought was cute, kind of Scott Pilgrim-y.
Okay.
And then I just love a little like punk rock girly moment. And these 2 Canadian baddies are just running their convenience shop, and now they got to save the world.
That's fair.
What a trip,
I
you
can
know?
see that really working for a younger Sophia.
Yeah. 2016, Sophia saw this world premiere at Horror Hound. Kevin Smith zoomed in.
Wait, how old were you in 2016?
19.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this was
Yeah, that makes
literally
sense.
my age.
Yeah, right.
And this was also only the second Kevin Smith film I'd ever seen at my first ever horror convention. So for me, this was just like
What was the first one?
a time to be alive. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Love that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or was it? No, yeah, Strike Back was my first one.
That was a good one too.
Yeah,
It's tough for the older Kevin Smith fans that
sure.
grew up on the classics.
Sorry, I'm
Yeah.
youthful.
Mallrats.
Sorry, we're
I
old.
like
all
the,
those.
yeah.
No, it's kind of like how you appreciated Happy Gilmore too, and we're
Yeah,
like,
it
no,
was
it
just a
ruined our
fun,
childhood.
goofy time.
I liked what Kevin Smith went on to do. Did he do Tusk? Or?
He did, yeah.
did
Okay,
Tusk.
yeah. So he did Tusk.
I
He
liked
did
the
Red,
430 movie that
not
came
Red
out a
Rooms,
couple
but
years
Red
ago.
State.
Red State.
Red State.
Dude,
was
he
fine.
did some good shit.
Yeah.
Yeah,
30
no,
movie was great.
After his
he doesn't get enough credit. I
Yeah,
think.
he doesn't.
He's one of my favorite filmmakers.
I love him.
And so any chance I get to like put one of his movies in, whether people like it or not, and whether I get a vote or not, I don't give a fuck. Griffey,
I
I
just
think every filmmaker has like a string of like.
this
bad
one did not
movies,
do
right?
well.
Like,
Sure, yeah.
Like I love John Carpenter, but he's made some duds, right?
of
like,
course.
You guys ever watch Ride Along? Wasn't that his cop movie?
Ride Along?
Cop
Out. Cop Out.
Cop Out.
Ride Along. I'm like, that's the
Cop
Will
Out. I was
Ferrell.
like, Ride Along. That was Kevin Hart and
Okay.
Ice
Yeah.
Cube.
Oh,
they all
Ice
run
Cube,
together.
Same
Yeah.
type of movie.
Well, I mean, to your point, Josh, if it's a great filmmaker,
Yeah.
then you're more likely to go back and look at the ones that maybe didn't hit and find something in there.
Yeah.
But if
that-
this movie was made by someone who wasn't Kevin Smith and it was just some random like newbie filmmaker,
Yeah.
I feel like it would have gotten more attention. I feel like people would been like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
I
Like,
feel
what
like
did this
yeah.
person
Weird.
just?
I
yeah.
feel like
Actually, not a
there's-
bad point.
I feel
Yeah.
like if you're Kevin Smith and you're like, I'm at a point where I can do whatever I want.
Right.
And I'm going to write this movie for my
Johnny-
daughter
and Johnny
and her
Depp.
best friend.
Again,
Well, yeah.
Happy
and it's
Gilmore
like-
too. That's what Adam Sandler does all the time now.
Yeah, but think about the
Yeah.
director on that one is like, a dude who grew up wanting to make Adam Sandler movies, so he gets to direct
Yeah.
an Adam Sandler movie. Like that's like anyway. I'm not a big Yoga Hosers person, but I understand.
We're gonna watch it tonight,
what
Josh.
he was
Buckle up,
doing.
Buttercup.
Oh.
We're doing it.
Oh,
I will
snowing.
say,
I
I
should have
love,
drafted it just to avoid this entire thing.
I love Johnny Depp's Gerard Depardieu
Yes.
makeup in that movie. Yeah, it's quite
Yeah.
a sight to behold.
It's just a fun little
Johnny Depp, never afraid of a fake nose.
never afraid of a fake nose, never afraid of a role.
No.
You know,
Yeah. Okay. Yoga hosers. That is.
I stand by it.
If there is
I was
a
just
last
waiting for
pick,
Heath
that
to
would be a last
like,
pick.
Justice for Amber Heard.
Oh no!
Oh,
He's taking all the wrong sides.
I'm on the side of the
He's like, I was on Patrick Stewart's side in Green Room. too.
blonde women
punks.
and bald men. Yes, I contain multitudes. Okay, all right. So
life is
Sam reminded me that The Handmaiden came out in 2016. That was, in fact, my favorite movie of 2016. I am going to take my mulligan and replace Handmaiden.
No, you can't do that till the end.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
I hate to be a stickler for the rule. I don't think anyone
Okay.
else is going to
All
take it.
right. Then if someone takes Handmaiden from me, then I'm stuck.
I'm not gonna.
I think
Then
you're
I'm stuck
safe,
with the
Heath.
Shallows because I've got to pick.
You're safe.
The Handmaiden
You're
is
safe
great.
with both of those.
The Handmaiden is fucking great. But I was not really considering that as a messed up movie. But in retrospect, it does have the elements that
dude.
qualify. Okay, so my actual pick is going to be. I can hear the laughter coming from producer Griffey's direction. The Neon Demon.
Motherfucker.
All right, at least someone's upset.
That was my last pick.
Well, not anymore, bro.
Oh, Josh likes it.
You're gonna have to
Bitch.
take the handmaiden from me. The Neon Demon. I'm a sucker for Nick Winding Refn.
Me too.
I just,
I like
you know,
Drive,
I
but,
get
you know.
he's a pretentious prick, and
Aren't we all?
I love the style of it. I love the Keanu Reeves. Menacing Keanu Reeves is always underrated.
His music is always really good too, dude.
You just cost me
pulsing.
this victory.
Yeah.
I was going to sweep this draft.
Is that what it was? I don't know how many of the audience actually saw Neon Demon, so you might be overstating it.
Yeah.
But personally, one of my favorites, Dakota Fanning.
Yes.
Great.
Well, it's Elle Fanning, so that
Oh,
should
you're
just
right, Elle
cost you
Fanning.
That's her sister.
One of the Fannings. Elle Fanning. Elle Fanning.
Academy Award nominated.
You're
Elle
right.
Fanning.
Now
They look
Academy
exactly
Award.
the
Oh,
same.
did you
Fucking
choose
took
Neon
Neon
Demon?
I chose
that
Neon
was the one
Demon.
I thought you were going to choose last round.
Yeah, well, I was saving it for the last. 'Cause I didn't think anybody would pick it up before me. But here we are.
I just watched it for the first time again this week when I was doing
when
research.
at the very end.
I fell asleep twice, and that's
When
not
they-
an insult.
It's okay.
was
It is a
relaxing,
very
yeah.
trancy
Yeah.
movie. You know, it will put you in kind of that state.
It's a movie and a sleep aid.
The end where she pukes up the eyeball.
Yeah.
That was gnarly.
I know it's ridiculous. Some people think it's over the top and outrageous. I love that movie. I think it's the tits.
Oh, I think Josh is flustered now.
I got it.
He just sighed very heavily.
I think it's like Drive is his best movie, obviously.
Yeah.
But I think for a horror movie from him, it's really good. And I think that cast is phenomenal. I think Keanu plays like a grade A creep in that movie,
Absolutely.
right? Like, and you don't get that.
Was that pre John Wick?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the ending just, it's all like the eyeball is perfect symbolism of like they didn't agree to get, like it was like this, so she throws her up. Like it's like really, I just love it.
Yeah.
Maybe too on the nose, but
Well,
at the
and,
same time,
and it has like this classic fable construct to it. You know, we want to consume the beauty so that
Yep.
we have everlasting, beauty.
It made me want to go out to the club. I'm not going to lie. All the flashing lights and the music,
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
and then it like rocked you to sleep for a little bit, and you woke up and you're like, oh, I just had a power nap. Let's go. And she's back like partying, and like there's lots
That's
of
the thing
flashing
about that guy,
lights
man.
and-
His movies are just, they make you seem like whoever the characters are, they're just so cool.
Yeah.
Like everybody's so freaking
Everyone's
cool,
cool.
man.
You want to hang out with those people.
You do.
I was a little disappointed. I've come to love Only God Forgives. I think it's
it's awesome.
so good. But coming off of Drive, he was one of those directors
Yeah.
where it was like, I have to see everything he does. And I did see Only God Forgives a couple times. It did take a couple viewings. That has a lot of messed up moments to it. But when it was announced that he was going to be making a horror film, I was like, sign me up. I want to see it as soon as possible. And it did not disappoint. So Neon Demon.
He was supposed to
Pre-registered.
be doing a remake of Maniac Cop, and that's
Is he really? Oh, no.
I know.
really,
That'd be cool.
well, no,
All right, what are we doing?
this
Alright.
is a bummer.
Joshua Lynn.
Mr. Hole. You're in a hole.
Mr. Hole is in a hole.
So it's really down to two, and so I'm gonna go with. Man, this is really tough, but I'm gonna go with The Void. Stephen Kostansky
Okay.
is The Void.
All right.
Interesting.
Lovecraftian horror to a T. This is. First of all, Stephen Kostansky, I'm like a massive fan. Like Psycho Gorman's like one of my favorite movies ever made. I love him and his practical effects, his practical filmmaking. And The Void is just, it is brutal. It's not like a fun movie to sit through. It's all, it's about this doctor who's trying to open this gateway with like patients. It's real, and there's this cult that they all wear these sheets with triangle faces. It's just awesome.
Never
And
the
then-
triangle face.
Yeah, just go
Triangle.
watch
Never
the
triangle
trailer.
face, Jody.
Just go
Never
watch the trailer
triangle face.
at least, and you're kind of like, they don't make movies like this.
But
This is
it
special.
it feels like it does feel like an early Carpenter movie. Like
Yeah.
it does feel like like Mouth Madness. It feels like
Right,
a lot
right.
of those with loose tentacles, like just a lot of flailing tentacles in this movie.
Yeah, I was gonna say literally
coming from a lot of different body parts, and it's a cool flick.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna I wrap
Okay.
up my draft with the
All
Void.
right, that's a respectable one.
Come on.
Good stuff.
Okay.
All right, now we do the
Producer
mulligans. if
Griffey.
you-
Oh, yeah,
Where
does
are
anyone
we?
have a
Yeah.
mullet?
You got
Oh,
a
you want to
mulligan,
check in?
right? You want to do them?
Yeah, I'm gonna mulligan if I can. Even
All
though I
right.
still love the shallows. I stand
So
by.
here's the deal. Here's what you guys missed that could still be draft.
Oh, yeah.
The Wailing,
Yeah.
The Eyes of the Mother, A Dark Song, Conjuring 2,
Did we miss
Ouija,
that one?
Origin of Evil, another Mike
That's the
Flanagan
Mike
joint.
Flanagan. We
Lights out.
Hounds of Love
Yep.
was great. Better Watch Out, Under the Shadow, Shin Godzilla, I cannot believe didn't go. Here's another one. The original Terrifier.
Yeah.
Terrifier 1.
That was
going to
be one of my alternatives. If one of my 4.
So this is what we missed. If we're doing redos, it feels that Sam, who went fourth, should get his pick at number 1 to redo.
Honestly, guys,
Don't do it.
I think I'm going to stick with what
He's
I got.
staying with it. All right.
I think I did all right. The only thing I really wanted was 12 Cloverfield Lane, and I would have taken that instead of Belko, but I
It's
didn't.
10 Cloverfield.
Yeah, I was gonna say
All right.
that's 2 sequels away.
Yeah.
I'm killing it this time.
I'm sticking with my list. I feel confident. No mulligan.
All right. I'm switching Shallows for Handmaiden. I love the Handmaiden. It's Park Chan
Yeah.
Wook. He's just the master.
You
And it's very
you got to
sexy.
lead with that in the new intro where you're like, "Don't hate us, lively clan."
Yeah, Swifties, back down.
Hey,
Yeah,
Swifties.
everybody, I
Yeah.
took it off.
Wait, is Blake Lively and Swifty fighting? Is that what's going
No,
on?
they're in league.
Oh, they're in league. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha.
They're besties.
Oh, I'm definitely keeping my draft.
Josh feels
One
very
mulligan.
confident. Okay, so everyone, you decide who had the best draft. You can go on Spotify and vote. You can go to.
You want to go over the list before we take off?
All right, let's see. Okay, so here is the final list. Sam had
Rewind.
The Belko Experiment, Train to Busan, The Witch, The Vitch,
Vavitch.
and Split. Pretty good
pretty good
list.
list.
I
That's
can't.
Honestly, that might be one of your
good
better ones.
Actually,
Yeah.
a good list considering his first pick was the Belko
Belko
Experiment.
I see that one getting a lot of votes.
The witch alone is going to get him.
Speaking of witches, Sophia started off with Blair Witch.
Yes.
The I guess the unsung requel.
Yeah.
That needs another look. Autopsy of Jane Doe, very good pick.
Great one.
Purge election year, and she wrapped it up with a
stand strong.
controversial choice. Yoga Hosers by
yeah.
Kevin Smith.
Damn
Okay,
straight.
All right. Let's see. I had Don't Breathe.
Okay.
The Invitation. I had The Shallows, but I switched it out for The Handmaiden, and I wrapped up with Neon Demon, taking that away from Josh Hull.
That's a good list.
And Josh started with Green Room.
Excellent.
Actually, I was kind of, when you first picked that, I was like, oh, that could have waited. But
Nah,
no,
that's
now that
good.
I'm looking back, that is maybe one of the strongest movies of the year. Green Room, Hush by Mike Flanagan, 10 Cloverfield Lane, and The Void.
Goddamn. That's a good one, too.
I
good
think
list.
Josh might have it.
I,
Yeah.
you
Except
know,
the Void, maybe.
what's interesting
The Void
about
did well.
2016, though, is a lot of these are independent films.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Now horror's gone mainstream.
Yep.
It's studio fare. A lot of people are seeing, like, after it, these movies make $100 million.
Right.
A lot of these are smaller, become more cult classics. So it'll be really interesting to see.
And all those filmmakers are still making
Yes.
having impact
Right,
to
yeah.
this day.
Right.
And that's a
So
big deal.
It was great to revisit 2016. Hopefully 2026 is looked back as another foundational.
It started off strong, I think.
We'll see. Okay, as Griffey would say, that's it for the film festival draft of 2016. What do I got to wrap up
Follow
with
us
here?
on Patreon.
Follow us all the
Patreon.
places. Blah blah blah. We said
If
it
you're
off
on
the top.
social media, look us up.
Yeah, right.
Do that.
Griffey's just shaking his head.
You,
like, what are
you
these hacks
too could
doing?
pay to be on this podcast
That's right. You can.
for
That's right.
$99.
Go to Indiegogo. Look at Mr. Cream Jeans.
We'll do
Tiny
anything
Hole,
you want.
and get the podcast for
Sam will do literally anything.
anything. Okay, guys, we'll see you next time.